to my first multi-platform stream. And I purposely chose a game I'm very familiar with, Genshin Impact. I think nothing needs to be said, but a game since 2020 at least. I've been playing since 2021, almost the beginning, when I think that much of Teyvat was unlocked. Anyway, today's my first official stream for not only YouTube, but Twitch and Kick. This time we're starting with Kick, but I'll try and see if I can share it with Twitch later on. So without further ado, let's dive in. If you're playing the game, you know that we are in the last part of Nod-Krai, and we're going to be completing as many quests as possible and unlockables, tests, Lunar just to make sure we get the 100% unlock exploration of the area. Now, as I know that it's already 2 o'clock, most of you are probably sleeping or getting ready to sleep. If you're in the European zone like I am, it's a working day tomorrow. But my non-sponsor monster here, something I try to avoid, but end up thinking up all night, especially when I'm streaming. I choose the ones that have no sugar, and I fill up my thermos with water, so it's not 100% concentrated. Helps me decrease my yawning. So, cheers. My channel, my name, my alias goes by Dumian Servoser, a nickname I had since high school. You can also call me Nicholas. So, this is my character, Lumine, but in my version, her name is Alexia. I'm not that crazy about the lore. Apologies. After some point, it becomes uh, pretty taxing. So, and not all characters are as interesting as you might want it to be. So this is the new area. It's the final piece. If you want to have a clear view of Teyvat, the last part we were very busy doing the 100% exploration progress. Here we still got a long way to go. Not that much, 63, 73, 41, but still. We're streaming live from Athens, Greece. So at some point maybe I can speak in Greek. Or να κάνουμε και κανένα stream στα ελληνικά. Γιατί εντάξει, πιστεύω έχουμε πάρα πολλούς που μιλάνε ήδη αγγλικά και κάνουν streaming. Οπότε και στα ελληνικά θα έχει πολύ ενδιαφέρον. But just for today's stream, we're gonna be in English. See how it goes. See how many interesting viewers we can find. And then, so for this quest, we need to move towards great treasure lies within here. Perfect. There's a local legend here. You've played the game long enough, you know that local legends is something you want to avoid as much as possible. Hmm. If, if you're also into the achieving everything kind of guy when you play, even though I'm a puzzle player, I use the Genshin Impact interactive map because it helps me keep track of what I've already looted without me going crazy every time trying to remember, or which is impossible, trying to narrow down what I still need to do to get 100% progression. Now, my goal team is Lauma, our little phone beauty with our dendro skills. We got Ineffa, the first android besides Catherine that is officially launched, with her master Aino, the lovely puppet Furina, which is a classic healer, Hydro, and of course Neffer, or heavy DPS, relying on Dendro. Now, is this the area I'm supposed to be at? Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. 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 Oh, she's a legend. She's his grandmother. Okay, she's pretty strong. So, mind me, she's a local legend. So there's no way she was that easy. So I guess it's just for the quest. Hmm. She's a treasure hoarder. Means they're the guys who usually get aside. So I always had this theory, like we go around Teyvat doing quests, saving the world, but if you realize we've been doing more genocide, more damage to every local species than the Abyss has ever done. We loot and open chests, take items for ourselves to the point that I don't know who's considering us a hero. But anyway, it's just for the sake of the game. So yeah, we have a grandmother who doesn't want to lay down her treasure hunting and treasure hoarding skills. Read Miller's dream. Hmm. bracket, keep this name. If you're a lore whiz, you'll know that Bracken also acted like he was Reed Miller, one of this legendary thief that everyone's talking about. So he wasn't a real person. It was someone else. Feel sorry for Tolkien because I'm sure a lot of people will be trying to hunt Hilzeta as she's one of the local legends. So what happens is if you actually try to attack her, you're not gonna have a good day. Why don't I give you a demonstration? Let's see how much we can last. Let's make sure I have Furina ready. Oh, haha. Well, she's untargetable now since we are in a quest with her. But yeah, she's pretty scary. Once I was just passing by, I didn't know she was a legend. And I think I was attacking something else. Accidentally aggroed her, and we just wiped really fast. Now, we're already playing the world in its highest difficulty, so most of the monsters and the creatures we encounter are about 100 level. But with my other hero setups, it would have been a bustle. But now you see this character level 98. But that's not a problem for us. You just make sure you have all the lunar charges up, and then you just steamroll. This is extremely easy, if you ask me, because if you would see the other combinations, oh, it's horrible. It takes almost forever. And of course, thanks to Furina's healing skills, at the end of the battle, you just switch into her Usia, Pneuma. So glad they're using Greek words. And you just turn into this beacon of health. I definitely need to increase Furina's healing. I've seen like 5,000 and increase her critical rate so I can like, heal in one go. Now I can see there's something to loot here. I can't go without it. And then go east of the moon, west of the sun. East of the moon, west of the sun. There has to be something here. I need to find. Open. Nice. I got all of them. This is good. This is good. So now I can finally enter this area. You see they have the weasel here. The treasure hunting weasel. Oh, the lights in the eyes. So anytime you can come back here and just check what were those proofs of the cognoscenti, cognitive people that had an idea of what's going on. Okay, so as I was saying, we um, let's dive in. while we dive in, I'll just make sure I open my interactive map because I was why? Because you there's a lot of things you might miss, and you don't want to be hunting around the full map, the entire area, just to make sure you don't forget it. You check the map, Genshin Impact map. If you put it, it's the first link that comes out. You just click away whatever you have done. And for completionists like I am, it's satisfying. So now we're located here underground. So as it seems, there's the interactive, all the mini puzzles. So we enter here. Oh, Weasel. Okay, that was fast. I didn't even see where it went. Oh, it's there. And I think I can see a few creatures up there as well. Hey, little creatures. And there's some creatures there too. Should I interact with them? No, they're just standing. Okay, NPCs. Gold is noble and silver bright, but which metal would truly please the iron-faced gatekeeper side? As the saying goes, like coals to light, so perhaps the answer is already cut and dried. Okay. Line of tactics from the ground not easy to miss. And if all's else, winning by brute force still makes you the hero. So I guess we need to make a choice. So which one opened the door? Wasn't there some sort of hint to notice? Make sure we loot everything in this room, every single cabinet. So now I have to choose. Let me look at the door. Okay. So, metal key, golden key, silver key. I think a golden key would be too much for this door. Like, doesn't even, no, doesn't match. Silver key also, I think I'll just go with metal key. Let's see. Iron key, yeah. Oh, on the first chance. Well, it's because, gold, silver are way too expensive as material, so I would use that for a key. Now, just to make sure we don't have anything other than a lot of weasels down here. Okay. I don't like this. Oops. By the way, I hope the game sound is not covering my voice, and at the same time, my voice is not covered by the the gain, so both times feels like the the sound volume is enough, is adequate. Let me check the okay. So another suspicious sign here. Does it say strange rocks line the ground? The sky's fall apart. Ineffa is strong, but she does need her synergy of Lunar. So we got one common quest, common chest here. Okay, nothing here. Iron chunks. What here? Definitely a chest here in the middle. It's confusing because it gives you the sound of the chest, even if there's no actual chest. So how many chests have we looted so far? Ooh, you see, it's getting seriously dangerous. That's why you need a healer like Furina. I was unlucky. I did not get Columbina. I was really looking forward to her. Well, I did though unlock 自白 because he's interestingly cool. The White Horse Adeptus, because it's the Chinese Spring Festival and it's the year of the Fire Horse. Zubai is gonna be one of the highlights of the year, Zubai. But hopefully next time we can get our little blind girl, Columbina. Mademoiselle Columbina. Okay, back in the game. I guess I need to break the rock. Something I'm missing? Oh, big guy. Way too crowded. Make sure you always heal at the end of. Oh, there's an iron key. So from metal keys, golden keys, silver keys, metal key, and iron key. Iron hide. Mind me, I'm clicking around to make sure that got everything. Good. Now, is there something up there? Uh-huh. It did mention that everything will stop, when the sky falls. So I destroyed. Well, I was too late. Maybe if I had done it before, it would directly bring me there. We'll never find out. Ah, okay. I'm glad it actively went into that part. So another suspicious note. So find the weasel holding the key. These out there trays, the ones with picky taste. I don't get it. Okay. Nope, not this one. I forgot what I'm supposed to. Do I need to get a key? Okay. I think there's only one left. First, you're gonna go the long road. Ooh, there you are. So I guess this was our treasure girl. Iron key, yes. Who among these four characters is your favorite ones? Red Miller's Grand Miller reads Elysium Final Treasure. Okay, this is impressive. It's like finding the end of the red line. As a little One Piece reference. I don't want to jump below. We'll go here. So Brachenotes. Brachenotes underground. We need to find 5 more strange coins. Legendary thief. Okay. They're not Moraks. Mm, So it's not gold. Pity. Yikes. This could did just open the chest. Okay. So there was one chest here. So now I need to follow the second line of weasels to get the last iron coin. Okay, wasn't that hard? Oh, yeah, of course. And this Luna pod is actually really hard, but fortunately we're very, very strong, or else this would be vexing. You can see my life is already lowering a lot. I might need to heal, or I can heal afterwards. Where is it? Hopefully there's no other boss around. Okay. I'm at 45% critical rate with Furina, so I'm not sure if I could bring her up to like 60% if I can have more criticals, because so far I don't really have any critical healings, which is unfortunate. We do want to work on. Okay, so the weasel statue is satisfying. No more iron coins. Yeah. So we got three chests. One common, precious, common. Let's start with the common one. Common, precious. And spam the loop. Spam the loop. Okay. Which means that I can click them off my markings. Did I? So this is the idea here. Did I read all the Bracha notes? Do I need all the Bracha notes? Are they collectibles? Um, yeah, probably just leave this for next time. Next time, I don't think I'm coming here again. I don't want to come here again. After you have all the loot gathered, Bracha notes 3, okay. So we did unlock a new suit for Lumi Alexia in my case, but doesn't seem to show it in this cinematic. It doesn't have the fluidity and continuation of what it should be. Sank under the weight of the greed could not bear. We get robbed. That's treasure hoarders. They're not even the ones who need to be scared. Almost need to travel so much about this. But be a captain and pilot, you can be the chief mate. Aye aye, Captain Alexia. Tying the jib to the mizzenmast and raising what? You can speak like a pirate? Hmm. I would love to hear how the character. Oh, hello. We're still not investigating. It's time that we um, drive the sail the boat. Hmm. Nesnodred, like Stalingrad, Leningrad. So who's this mystery guy? And I don't feel like we're on the sea. Mm, okay, we're on sea. Beautiful. Sorelia and Silve. Silve is flat tested, so I'm guessing it's a guy. Yeah, probably is a guy. Wow, so that was a nice flashback. We just sailed the treasure hoarder ship. Hmm. So how did we end up here again? Like, where's is there any logic that the ship really brought us here? It's supposed to have sank, supposed to be unusable. Nice. It's mm, oh, ooh, lovely. Exquisite test, exquisite luxury test. So let me just mark them off my map. So one, two, three. Just in case you're wondering, I'm going to share the map I'm using. Here, this is the map. You probably know this already, but if you make the mistake while playing the game and not mark what you've done already, you're gonna have a nightmare of a time going back and having to see every single little detail that you might have missed. For example, I'm not even gonna go back to the other regions and what I have missed so far. Now let's go talk back to Tolfin, the Raven's Legacy. Reed Miller, Avrelian. How many names does this guy have? Role of heroic faith with the military academy buddy son from Britain. So he's kind of like a Robin. Hmm. Okay. Taking a liking to see her asking for a friendly sparring match. Please don't turn him down. Ah, friendly sparring. Okay. Okay. Some music for us. Where's the music? You said about music. Where's the music? Okay. So one more quest done. Let's see. Let's see. So what we're trying to do is there's this um here the lament of the cliff shadowed hollow. We have 42 days to complete it. We need to get at least 80% and finish the Nightingale song quests. So I guess we're gonna go to the next part. It's here. I think the closest part to visit it from is on this point. Okay. Way too easy. Now the thing here is you need like mining. Mining is also part of how you gather resources. Unless you have a heavy hitter or you use something like pyro and electro, it's impossible to break this mines. It's gonna take a while. I'm too lazy to deploy my other. No, I will deploy my other. So this is my setup for now. Yatsune Baron. Sorry, fella. Mavuika. I ideally I like to use these characters from Natlan. Saska was my favorite for a long time. Like who else you can use? Boom, one shot that can just break everything with her huge gun. By huge gun, I mean this, and of course fly around like he owned the place, especially around Natlan, where she has the extra bonus energy. She's such an asset. And not to mention that sometimes you just need to jump a little bit higher just to grab something. I think this is a good opportunity to share with you the characters I've unlocked. Now, I do tend to focus a lot on the female characters. They're easier on the eye, obviously. They're eye candies. So, Lauma, we got Ineffa, we got Furina, we got Neffer, which are part of my main team as of now. I am trying to level up Zibai. Zibai means white, actually means purple white. It's the horse adeptus. I'm using the flute of Aspitzal. I would rather have her signature weapon, but I can't be too picky. I'm going with her artifact set, but I still have a long way to go. I know we need to focus on defense and stuff like that. And to be fair, unless you have Columbina and the other characters, you need Geo and Hydra for Tsubai to actually sign, so I'm probably not gonna do much. Silanan, we already saw her from my Nadlan character group set. We got Tsiori. I think I need to find a way to utilize her with Zibai. We got Yume Mizuki. Mizuki. Yume means dreams. So I also need to level up this character not only in this part, but in her talents, the weapons. It does take some time. Okay, Tuska, favorite one. Dean, I brought her quite late, so she's already obsolete, unfortunately. We got Skirk. I think I've never actually seen the full potential of this prior character. We got Chi, our passive healer. The cute Nana means seven. Chi is seven also in Chinese. We got Kamisato Ayaka. For a long time, her alongside Raiden Shogun was one of my first clearing parties. Raiden Shogun. For okay, it's not a spoiler anymore. Kimitz, this guy. I don't usually play male characters, but if I do, it's definitely Kimitz. Do you know why? If you don't know, especially in the not especially the Japanese version uses the voice of Sasuke. I cannot read this, unfortunately. It's in Japanese. Nihongo no namae. This is the character who plays Sasuke, and then he has this little buddy with him. Wait. The Supreme Dragon Lord. So this is a fun part. Kinich is Sasuke, the Dragon Lord who curses a lot and hate everything living is the voice of Naruto. So these two guys, you see, love this pair. I actually miss playing with this guy. Tainari, I always thought it was Tainari. He's nice and he's very useful, but he uses a bow and dendro, and especially in Sumeru, you constantly need him to suit like the plants and stuff to activate the puzzles. Alexia, you get to a point, you unlock this extra outfit from a quest. I'm not gonna go into spoilers. Probably most of you might have not done it. We got Mualani. Mualani is one of my special favorite design. It's kind of some like you can see she has the tan lines, which look like they're permanent because I've never seen her wearing ankle pictures. But for some reason, she's tanned in a specific way. And then, I don't know, she's just so happy and full of energy. Wanani is my favorite character. Unfortunately, her fighting style is not my piece of cake. Mavuika, the biker lady, the one that breaks all laws and rules about the game. She has a bike in a world that, well, we do have computers and mechanoids, so it doesn't make that much difference. But like, she's the only one actually having mount, great for exploring and traveling. Mavuika. And very nice AoE. Arlecchino, father, daddy, the knave. Now, this character, very mysterious as he is, also I know has one of the highest DPS outputs until recently. Unfortunately, I never really got her mechanics. Dehia, still a lot of potentials to be unlocked. Now I'm only gonna focus on the special characters, the golden characters. We got Al Haytham. At some point he got to reach level 90. I'm just too lazy to level him up. Zhong Li. Please don't call him Zhong Li. It's Zhong Li. Zhong uh, use the bell of the time. Zhong and Li is like the distance. It's a very ancient, very poetic name. I actually really enjoy how they chose the name for him, Rex Lapis as well. Another amazing voice. Since you're here, let me just ascend you. Here we go. Level 60. Okay, next time. The game is not so hard to unlock the characters. You just need a little bit RNG help for the 50-50. So you draw for the banner hero and you don't draw for something else. But in any case, eventually you will unlock most of them. Dilu. You know, this guy signed some years ago. Lately, he's become a meme. Like his damage output is very, very low. As far as design goes, he's good. Now, I really want to dress the Genshin Impact character in the house instead of the pink elephant. Is that you have games that you have characters that some are designed weirdly or not necessarily very nice so they can have balance. Genshin Impact just doesn't go with that stereotype of balance. Every character is beautifully designed, they all look really good looking, Like they have characters of every walk of life, and they do have a lot of LGBT friendly characters as well. I think half of the females are bi, and half of the males enjoy the company of others, especially Auroran, this very mysterious grand kid, plays a lot, plays around with Aoife too. And Alpine, Al-Haytham, with his roommate, Pave. It's in a very nice and discreet way. It's nothing mm, too intense. Okay, now we have another quest around here. It says enter the tower. Means we have another instance to play. Or probably going underground. So enter the tower. It shows me that climb up there. I'm not climbing. Gonna be using this nice plants. Or no, definitely has to use the plants. But as always, we will stop to not to talk to you, but can I can I please go kill that guy? That that legendary unicorn is just looking at me, calling calling for my eradication. So this will be quick. You see? One, two, three. This took ages with other characters. Ages. So trifling. Gathering materials now is just a walk in the park. And talking about gathering materials, I do need to make sure I have, uh, well, I'm focusing on leveling Zibai now. So at some point I'll have to stop and start doing some of those gathering material. Now, I go high to a higher point, use the plant. Please, please. Okay, good. Nice. Shoot. I wasn't expecting this. My protagonist is also caught out of surprise. Now, because these are tight, bound, like they're based on the lore, on the quest, they do not, unfortunately, drop loot, which is a little bit unfortunate. Let's make sure we purify the. No, let's make sure we heal everyone before we purify this. Because I don't like to eat the food. I don't like to be eating the from the inventory. That's the food I mean. I like eating food. Yeah. Hmm. Whoosh. Yeah. Like a mini game. So gods. You're talking to the dodge god. The, the traveler dodge god. So Luga, one of the new characters. Also nicely designed here, so something finna clear that this up from you. Y8. Okay. Wait, what are you doing? Purify. That was too fast. There's nothing I can do. Not to let your guard down. Frost spirit. I probably know Flynn is not alive. Now this Luga. Is he alive? And then nice, like it there. Also, another interesting part. I think I read it somewhere, or was it a YouTube video? Um, when they breathe, you know, the because of the temperature being low, you have this. You can see the breath, but with Flynn, he has no breath, so you're not gonna see him breathing because he's not alive. Sorry to break it to you. Barrier core won't help you. Okay. Now you have a little friend too. I don't. I don't. I don't need the Greek word. I don't need. I love how they subtly use words from every language that has sense. And most of the words are from Greek. Like all the elements are in Greek. Hmm. Okay. So are we going to be using Idoni now? So I did just clear this area, just make sure that, okay, this is the power of inversion. Okay, there must be a, we're not gonna fall. Okay, is this like a elevator? I, okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't want to fall down. It's a long way to fall. Can you? What are you doing there? He was just standing in the middle of thin air. Makasete kudasai means leave it up to me. So activate the barrier core on the other side. And instead of walking around, I can just use this travel mode of the Teyvat. So I will activate it from this side. Is it this side? Wait a minute, there's a, oh, it's all the way on the other side. Gives me anxiety walking up. feels like I'm walking in air. Feels like I'm flying. Okay, almost there. Ah, got it. Did I just see us falling? Please, no falling down. Okay. Cinematic saved us. Purify. Oh, travelers flowing along the river. What is this? Calling my name. Was that not you? Miss Alia, the Fae who guards the silver lamp. The cure at the pillar of Embla. Relic Fae? Hey, so I'm no fan, just an ordinary human. Silver Lampwick is indeed here, but where did you? No, let me ask you. You know, Ramwick, you must have heard the name Soloveus. Which age does he belong to? Do you mean the Torch Fort? Lightkeeper's about 500 years ago now. So old is he, eh? He's over 500 years old. But that's the part of the truth, but and so you clearly gone far beyond what ordinary mortals can reach. Now there are things far more important than my age. Afraid I'm going to hold him forever. Fiend who was sealed within a keyhole cliff. Frost says, twice shall that undying serpent rise again. Destruction, serpent, fiend, or professor, no matter the title he's earned, every bit of infamy. It says he'll be struck down a third time. Professor, I'd say this is more like an earnest plea. After all, when it comes to future disasters, they're all we could do. 3 years ago, some senior Ratniki and I went to investigate a disturbance concealed, but hit by an ambush none of us expected. Our loss were severe, and the mission had to be called off. So we were ready to solve the problem once more and set observation posts around the area, declaring it off limit. And turn up the tap, but still, certain questions just well, I can't keep on it. Is this situation the result of negligence on our part? He hesitated and dallied, and by now the great evil eye counts monsters. I just think about my for 3 years. I just can't stand it. Luca. Apologies. Lost my composure and sorry about that. I don't know all the details of what you speak, but a dull blade must sometimes be honed before it can cut through again. The kind of sharpening is never wasted effort. Hmm. The world 500 years on isn't so small that all its burden must be piled on the shoulders of some child. Child? I'm not a child anymore. I'm a few centuries older than you. How could you not be a child in my eyes compared to me? You're all pretty much children. Bible maybe, sure, but why am I a child too? Hey, what's with that tone? Aren't you happy to be called a child along with Paimon? Hmm, Jolanas. Destroy the professor. Wait, dottore? Professor? Hmm. So she doesn't have the lamp with. Okay. So we had a glimpse in the past. That's nice. So we have to. Now, is this um, is it higher or lower? You can see. Oh, I almost fell, giving me shivers. Oh, twin clicker. So there has to be a special path that helps us go up. But is it higher or lower? Please don't fall. Okay. Okay, we're close to it. Now, if you had Mavuika, you just bike your way all the way up. Or if you had Chaska, you just fly. Now, let's see. If you had Chaska, you just fly up and grab it. Now, we'll have to do the good old gliding. Okay. If you don't mind me, I'll tabbing and changing perspective. So I have to cleanse the barrier corruption in these three areas. Okay, fair enough. So 1, 2, 3. Good. Geronimo. Having an overpowered team really makes questing so much better, so much more enjoyable. If having to kill him was a real struggle, uh, you would just try to avoid. Okay, just don't forget to quest. Now, one of the new mechanics in the area, in case you haven't entered this area yet, I can help you, is that you use Kuvaki energy. I hope I'm uh, pronouncing it correctly. And well, it is 3:30 in the morning. You harvest the energy from these plants, and you create this. It's sealed. And then this sealed, you can deflect the eyes. You saw those big purple eyes, or you can use it to cut this obviously ties. And of course, we need to fight. Oh, another thing. If you severe, they instantly get way less powerful. And they were just killed by the wait. One of the most important ingredients for the right lunar damage to occur is to have Hydra. So Furina is very essential for this squad to function correctly. I would say first deploy her skill, the E, and then all the rest. Now I need to activate the Saturn barrier. So how do you do this? Um, well, obviously you need to feed it with Kuvaki energy, like this. Okay, that's easy. Cling, and you get an exquisite test. So one down, two more to go. Cool fun. Now I'm not gonna walk all the way there. I'm just gonna teleport. So I'll use this one. Mhm. Rinse, repeat 3 times. So you see these ones are perpendicular, so you have to throw it in a way that will top all 3 of them at the same time. And that's it. No abyssal. Let's see. These monsters, even in not long, used to be such a big pain. So I'm so glad that this overpowered team can just make 2 of them. As long as we keep them up healed, right? Kaimakura. Okay, now let's go back to our captain skills. One more. So this one is we have to get it right. Nice. We got another shard. But definitely we're gonna get jumped by abyssal creatures again. No? Satisfactory. Another exquisite test off our back. Good. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, and then you. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Okay, so I think this is a puzzle. Is a puzzle needs to. I think we need one more. There you go. Just need this guy. placed in the right spot. Perfect. I love it. It's so satisfactory. Oh, the last one is in here. So it gives us the opportunity to enter this underground valley. Let's see. Perfect. Wait a minute. The last piece is underground. This isn't going to be easy. If we can guide the Kovaka to the deepest place, we'll be able to break the abyss hole. Okay, puzzles are good. Not at almost 4 a.m. So let's scour the area. We have 1, 2, 3. Any loose ends? Yeah, there you are. Intricate blooms. Hmm. This should work, or did it work? It did, because I got it. Sorry, right? Right. I need to shoot it towards the... Oh, there it is. Okay. 1, 2. Ready for the abyss attack. No? No? Hmm. No attack? Am I that lucky? Am I that lucky I can get out of here? And I got a free ride too. No chest here or something. I'm not gonna go. Whee! Wow, this makes for a good screenshot, which I'm not gonna really do. Now let's hurry to the top. Why do I have a feeling the Lunoculus I looted? Oh, there was something I could have sworn was killable. Um, somewhere there. There's an eye here that I've been eyeing to kill, and I will do it right now. You see this eyes? Let's see. You just need to release it right as it's about to attack you. And that's it. That's it. Just once. That's way too easy. Chests are very generous in this update. Like they're giving exquisite chests like it's nothing. Now, let's go to the top. You see there's a little bit of abyss power still left. So we just need to get to the end of this journey and completely purify it. But where are we gonna stand? Oh, you just need to touch the core. Touch the core. You sound surprised. Blink of an eye. Nightingale. Aidoni. 500 meters nowhere. Quite perceptive pattern. Guess is correct. Hmm. Sullivan. Oh, sample mill. Sample mill. But you'll have to face some luncheon. Oh, yeah. Swear of the serpent's first death. Just as I know fate with a word, the target called the player, and that is no divine miracle. This is the place where I slew the serpent for the first time, yet failed to consign him to hell for good. Erected a tower here, one that reached towards the very heavens. So to use sample milk, divine from the lands, powering me through that power sent to the illusion he believed lay beyond the sky. This seems succeed. All of Nod-Krai, its soil and everything come fuel for his ascent. I reached this place, it was this with no other recourse. I cast myself, suddenly used my own flesh and blood to ignite it, thwarting the serpents. Thinking about it now, that was the first, that was the last time I ever felt grateful. All good. Yes, it said I finally turned off the air. Sacred plate to a torch for it, and together with many others they drove the fiend Kimbuki cliff. Now let's hope this quest ends soon so we can finally go to rest. I'm so can come here back to my books. So we just got one more of the Fatui, the professor. Il professor. Sounds like Casa de Papel. Don't look back around, children. Oh, we just cleansed it. Or all our effort gone to vain. So what? It's corrupted again? So I hope the quest ends soon. Miss Aliyah. Very nice. That we will. Hmm. Take care until then. Hmm. Silver lining. So where? Yes. So precious chest. To think that we just cleansed it and it just got corrupted so fast. So I think that was enough for our first live stream. I'm going to clear this. I think there's a Lunarculus waiting for us inside. There we go. One more Lunarculus out of the way. We'll be going back to submit requests and everything and call it a day for, I guess, what was a very long streaming. But I forgot something. Make sure we see this. I need to make sure I. So let me quickly just jump in Nod-Krai and do uh, because we need to use some of these resins or else we'll be wasting their effort. Heal me. Fair, which should be farming for these or these because she must get stronger. Yes, this is about all this is the farming is pretty quick. Let's just expand some of the energy. Now let's go to sleep. It's been a long night. I don't even know how long this stream has been. But it's been more than an hour. It's, it's enough. Um, just heal Neffer because he's the main character. Fire damage, no, not good enough. Is it? Nope. One more. Let's heal a bit. Just to make sure. Neffer without the right synergy cannot produce any search results. HP. No, still not what I was looking for. Let's try one last time. Just one last time. Besides, our energy is almost depleted. Not a good, regardless of what it is, we're done. Fitness. HP elemental. Okay. Okay. Done. So that's it. My first official stream on other platforms besides YouTube. From Neffer, from Dumian Shervozer, I wish you a good sleep for your next morning and hope to see you again.